camping in summer? Huh, don't. I almost died because of it, and God used it to teach me about Him? How? Let's back up a bit. Me, my sister, and my dad love camping, so we just dragged our whole family to go with us. Yay! But we forgot one tiny thing. It was summer, the hottest time of the year. Now let's continue. But why do you change formats again? Oh, because my old videos suck. Not that much. But I want to test this one out. And I'm trying to tell a story. When we got there, my dad, my brother, and I made a tent, while my mom and my sister, I don't remember, probably getting stuff organized. After we finished, we tried to sleep. Tried. You think it's easy to sleep in a tent? I like everything except how hard it is to sleep. Actually, it depends on the material, but no one cares about that. This trip was already out of hand. But if God truly loves us, why would He do that? Let's look at what else happened in the story. But before I tell you how hard it is to sleep, let me ask you something. Have you ever camped? Because if you have, you'll understand how crazy God's tests can be sometimes. So be prepared, kids. Let me tell you the truth. We went really well. We had a good tent, microwave, bathroom, everything. The problem was the heat. Wait, we knew it was hot. We knew it was summer. Mom, what happened? Why do you let this happen? We've been living here for months. I see you after the video. Wait, what? Okay, we lived during the first day. And the second day was similar. We just took a bath, brushed our teeth, ate, and more into stuff. I don't know. But the third day, the craziest day of all time. Hello, adventurers. Now, that was strange. I see you're enjoying this video. 70% of you aren't subscribed. So consider doing it so I can tell you more faith-based stories. I'm getting depressed. Now, back to the video. Now it's the third day. Today was different. Today was the day we barely survived. It looked like a trial from God itself to test us. So after a bad night of sleep, I followed my normal routine and went outside. And oh, it was hot. The hottest day in the universe. Even Brazil was cooler than that. God might be up to something. I just ignored it because I'm obsessed with camping trips. So I was like, it's fine. It just feels like hell. In the middle of the day, it was so hot that even my mom, who loved the heat, was almost passing out. And I felt bad for my dad. He's really sensitive to heat. Even when he works on a cold day, it looks like he took a bath of sweat. So he was basically dying. Everyone was outside because the tent was too hot. We even went inside the car with air conditioning at this point. I know I'm complaining a lot, but we had super powered fans and it was still too hot. So then my mom said the most beautiful words I've ever heard. Can we go early? And in literal seconds, everyone agreed. Yay! I finally don't need to be burning in the toaster. What was God planning all this time? Was He letting us suffer like that for no reason? At this point, I was 99% sure God was up to something. But the story's not over. It got even weirder. Why? It was night, and we were getting ready to go. But then my mom said something. Where's the pot I had there? We searched and searched, but then we noticed something. A raccoon stole it! Everyone was surprised, and we took it as another sign to leave. But the biggest lesson? It had nothing to do with camping at all. At least the second one. So I learned two things. Never go on a camping trip on summer if you don't want to be boiled alive. Don't. Just don't. Please. And the second one. Maybe God planned this to save us from something. Like a shark? I don't know. Proverbs 19:21 says that God's plans always win. And hey, if you want to hear more stories, subscribe, huh? I'm in your basement. Oh, and watch this video if you want to know more about God in a fun and unique way. Bye!